Hey, alright, here we are with Gillop's Gadgets. We're doing another STEM Discovery Box piece that we can try. Let's see. Today we're going to do engineering a mechanical locking safe. Okay. Hold it kind of like so. Alright, sort of kind of. This thing. And last time we did the pressure powered car. When I took it apart, I lost a gear. I'll have to find it so that somebody else someday can play with the same stuff. You know, because I'm 6, four-wheel drive car, locking safe. Alright, fold this back up, toss this out of the way. And engineering a mechanical locking safe, the instructions are: explore math and mechanical engineering by assembling your very own locking safe. Give your screwdriver a twist as you build a private treasure box to keep your most prized possessions. Okay. So we got stuff in a bag. We have wood, and wood. All right, fantastic. We got a mess of screws. Holy smokes. That's a lot of screws. And then more wood. The Revenge of Wood. And Gizmo with... Oh, it's got its own screwdriver. I got my Leatherman up and everything just in case. No worries. Alright. See if there's anything super special about this. Got a hinge. That's fantastic. I mean, I might have to bogart some of these parts just to make cool, you know, accessories to my bike with cool products that you made for 6-year-olds. And this is like locked with a little piece of plastic made out of metal sounding plastic. Alright, let's stash all this stuff in here. Toss that out of the way. Alright, these don't have labels on them. Okay, perfect. Alright, so it says attach the A and B end plates to the rear plate. Okay, A and B end plates. I'm going to guess it's these square ones. And note that the B side plate has 2 extra notches that face upward. So this one here, A and B, upward, 2 extra notches. Fantastic. And then we attach them to the rear plate. Alright, so I guess that this is the rear plate. No. This? No. This. Aha. This has got to be it. So, oh, we're gonna so break this. So it's there. It's here. Oh, yep. No. Hulk smash. I do have super glue. That might be needed in this application. Attach the 2 side plates to the rear plate. Didn't we do that? That's figure 2. Oh, okay. The side plates. These things. And they are same. They swing both ways, AC and DC. Move this out of to the side. And then like so. Put this here. Doesn't say anything about screwing anything yet. See how long this holds together. If you've ever tried to put together a wooden puzzle and try to keep all the wooden pieces from going all sorts of places, then this is right up your alley. And almost not there, sort of there. Got it. Perfect. Next one. Great. Go ahead and notch that down into here. And so, and we have a box. Perfect. Fantastic. Excellent. If your box doesn't stay together tightly, refer to step 7. Well, whatever. We'll skip that. Attach the lock to the door frame using 4 screws. Slightly insert the screws with the pre-drilled holes into frame. Twist once or twice. This will slightly widen the holes in the wood, making the wood screws easier to insert. Okay, so lock into door frame. So this is the door frame. It doesn't need to have the insert. Okay, I think if I break it right now, it's the end of the world, but it looks like that on the paper. And then we need some screws. I'm gonna guess that they're all the same. I'll go ahead and open this up here. We'll just dump that out and hope we don't lose 100 of them. And then we need to attach the lock to the door frame. It looks like it's with the button down. And then, what do you know, the screws go into the holes. And then it says, how far? Only far enough to slightly peek out the back of the wood. Gotcha. Okay. So, yeah. Oh no. Great. We're going to lose screws. Maybe we should have done the pre-drilling. Oh no. They're so small. How small are they? Well, they're not that small. Just push it into the wood a little bit. It's not going to work. Okay, so we're going to follow the instructions. And we're going to stick the screwdriver in, it said, and just give it a little whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. It's a blunted screwdriver. It is the bluntest screwdriver I have ever seen. Okay, fantastic. Let's just move the little house out of the way, give ourselves some space so that we can press down on this and not fear that we're gonna like break the world. So let's just get one of these things started and see if it's possible. Okay, it's possible. Alright, so now line up our hole, push it, kind of hold it, get your big meaty paw down there, your big 6-year-old meaty paw, and screw it in just so that it barely exits the back, kinda. Alright, that's fine. And repeat. Get the screw into the meaty hole. There we go. Ta-da. And then the third one. Excellent video shooting, capturing device. And yeah, it says in the instructions there that the default password is 00000000. Only 3 zeros needed. Okay, well, 3 zeros needed for the default password. Now you all know the password to my super secure secret treasure box. They'll know. They'll be like, oh, we know where his treasure is. It's in the box. I'm like, oh, but do you have the password? We don't have the password. It's like, oh, well, however will we figure it out? We'll have to try combinations. Okay, let's start from 000. It worked. You mean he had 000 as his password? Yes. Well, wasn't he a fool? We did it. Are we done now? Okay, now we do attach the reinforcing frame to the underside of the door frame. Okay, so that's figure 4, reinforcing frame. So that's this thing right here. Wider side of the reinforcing frame goes to the underside of the door frame. So this is going to have to pop out of the way so that this looks like this. Oh, that's why you only want it to poke out a little bit, because it's got to go inside of this thing here. Okay, gotcha. The reinforcing bit. And I'm going to guess that I need to screw the holes more, or... No, it went in. We got it. Not bad. Oh, this is easy enough. And I guess I can just go ahead and screw it in all the way, because I doubt I'm going to need to put anything else extra on this. Make it really tight and secure, because you don't want other 6-year-olds to get into your stash box. I mean, who knows what you keep in there. Things to keep away from 6-year-olds, like that cool tool for Legos that makes it so you can take pieces off of other pieces. Which am I breaking this already? There's little chips coming off. Oh no. The security is breaking off of the wood. There we go. Okay, so now we did step 5. And now we attach the door frame to the box you made in step 3. Ta-da! Make sure the thin side of the door frame make sure the thin side of the door frame lines up with the side plate that has 2 extra notches, as mentioned in step 1. Figure 5 is on the back. Okay, figure 5. Figure 5 shows 2 extra notches, lines up with the thin side of the door frame. Okay, so 2 extra notches. This thing here lines up with the thin side of the door frame. Oh, there's a little wood piece we gotta pop out. Boop. There we go. Right? Yes? Looks like it. I'm gonna guess the combination faces out. Laces out, bro. Laces out. Okay, so get this. Squeegee it all together. Try not to break it. Try not to break it. Wedgie that stuff in there. And, oh no, there goes my keyboard. Okay. And then I'm going to guess we have to screw it together. The reinforcing frame, underside, attach the door frame to the box you made in step 3. Make sure blah, blah, blah. 2 extra notches. Insert 1 screw on each side of the box to hold the safe together tightly. You can add more screws later if you choose to fully secure the safe. Okay, so one screw each side of the safe. So, okay, so just, oh, so those little slats in the wood turn into the screw holes. Well, that's fancy. So it's going together a little better than I thought it would. So, I'm guessing one side, as shown by the picture, is kind of right in the middle, each side. So, go ahead and take our screwdriver here and try and, enjoy this video of my meaty 6-year-old paw trying to screw this together. Could I have set up extra cameras to get different angles and made multiple shots? Yeah, sure I could have. Am I going to do that? It is a good question. Hold it in there. Get your big meaty paw on your teeny tiny screwdriver. I mean, it's not the smallest, but woo-wee, it is teeny. All right, so we got a couple screws in there. Do we want to do this to every single side? I'm guessing so. It said so. It told us. All right, so, I mean, there's a lot of screws here, so should we get out the electric drill and just finish this thing off? Just really rip through them. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's some ASMR right there. Okay, keep on going. Almost there. Screw is screwed. Fantastic. Okay, and other screw going in. Yeah, the little slats work really good for securing these screws. Who would have thunk it? Maybe the people that made it. Okay, let's just double check we're not going too hard on this thing. Attach lock and hinge to door. Okay. So, yeah, this doesn't seem like we're messing anything up. So yeah, we can just go ahead and go ham on these screws. So this is one side that doesn't have a screw. So we'll add a screw to it. Oh no. Have I been keeping track of how many screws I've used? No. Am I going to count them all? No. Am I going to be able to get this screw in its hole? No. Here, it's got it. Yes. This is, get my big meaty paw down there. There we go. Clickety click. Do this one here. Of course, like how, if you didn't know the combination to the safe, and you had a little screwdriver, and the time and patience, you could get back into the safe. The most secure safe for all your secrets that you need to keep from other 6-year-olds. Like, this is where I keep my boogers. All of them. I have a huge booger collection. Okay, so when you're putting your secret booger collection into your safe, you want to make sure you label them. Labeling your boogers like Masonite, that's a good booger name. And other booger names, Come over here to this side. Fantastic. Wait, are these different size screws? There are different size screws. Oh man, I'm in so much trouble. Let's just hope that I haven't used the wrong screws just yet. Maybe those long ones were for when I had to put in the lock. I don't know. We'll see. I might have to back out 100 screws here because I still haven't counted them. Alright, so we have one set of screws on each side. Basically, yeah. Let's move on to the next step. One screw each side of the box to hold the safe together tightly. You can add more screws later if you choose to fully secure your safe. Attach lock and hinge onto door with 2 screws each. Make sure the knuckle of the hinge fits into the notch of the door. Don't forget to use a screwdriver to widen the holes if needed. So hinge and lock onto the door, which is, I'm going to guess, this thing. Alright, so the instructions show it as lock and hinge onto door. Fantastic. So, wait. Lock and, oh, hinge, maybe it just meant hingey lock. Oh no, it has the hinge here. Come on, hold it so the camera can focus. Maybe, yes. Sorta, kinda. There's the hinge, there's the lock. Even though the lock and the hinge are kind of the same thing, right? Same difference. Same, but different. Alright, so when the lock is not activated, it's facing this way. Now there is longer screws. Let's read through this just semi-quick just to see about anything longer screws. 2 screws, password, screws. Something about longer screws. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about longer screws, which is strange, but we'll just go with it. I mean, we'll try the smaller ones, I guess. Let's see. What kind of penetration do you have on the smaller screw? Just enough, I think, that it'll hold. It doesn't seem like it needs to go to a backing piece. Doesn't say anything about it. I mean, you could. To me, that would make sense. That you would... See, it says attach lock hinge to the door. 2 screws each. Attach door onto door frame with 2 screws. Push downward on the lock and remove. Add additional screws if desired. Okay, well, see, there's this piece here. And it doesn't mention anything about this. But this piece here would work back here as a backing plate for this piece here. And it doesn't say anything about it, but these screws are long enough to go between all these. And then, and this fits that same purpose as this other backing plate, kinda. So, I think we should just go for it. We're gonna really finish up reading this thing and then be astounded to find out that we needed the long screws for something else. Set it down, push some stuff out of the way, get your big meaty paw out of the way, and then let's see if we can get this screw done. That's probably right there. Yay or nay? Okay, we'll do the little trick. We'll use the blunted end of this screwdriver to wow out the hole. I hate that it works so well. This helps another long screw. And there's only 2 long screws in this. So, I'm thinking they missed out a little bit on their explanation on putting this together. Just saying. Just guessing. Just a hunch. oh no. Turny. Let's just barely poking out. Turny. Oh boy, is it a tight fit. And then we'll put this here on the back. And I think that's going to make it extra secure. No 6-year-old's going to get into this safe besides me. 6-year-old me would be stumped. 6-year-old me now is not stumped because I cheated. I know the rules. I read the instructions. Oh no. Well, I wasn't looking at what I was doing, and I managed to screw it wrongly. So we'll back it down a little bit. Mistakes were made. Back it down. That's good. Now we can move it, line it up, hold it, and you get the power drill out. Set it down. I think we got it lined up pretty good now. Apply some downward pressure. Man, the 6-year-old that's screwing this together has got some strong hands. Holy smokes. Probably didn't need to put it together that tight, but we did. We might have to back it off and move it around a little bit just so that we can get it so that it gets just right. So let's loosen this up just a little. Okay. So now it's got a little bit of play because it's got to line up with this thing anyway in the end. And then put the hinge on. I'm going to guess we want the hinge so that the hinge is inside. Hinge is what? Let's look at the paper again. You know, instructions are there for a reason. Figure 7, hinge. It shows a hinge. It's in the hole. But what does it mean? Because there's hinge goes 2 ways. Okay. 7, insert screws each side. Blah, 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 blah. Hinge. Make sure the knuckle of the hinge fits into the notch of the door. Okay. That's fine. So, I can guess that this is the knuckle. It's the side that bevels up. Or does that mean the knuckle? The side that's outside of it? I mean, we're going to find out here real quick once we put this together. So, if this is the knuckle, yeah, because then it would go here and it would rotate out like a door. Just talk yourself through it, no problem. Okay, get our big meaty paw down here so we can make this video about us with our big meaty paw in front of this 6-year-old's toy thing and try and put it together without breaking it and then looking like a fool. Okay, coming together, hingifying the hinge. Yeah, I hate that I'm going to use this little trick that it told me to wallow out the holes just to get these screws started. I figured that my massive chungus hand of 6-year-oldness would be able to get this without having to use any tricks given to me from some instructions. But here I am. To all you 6-year-olds out there, take that. I got it. Let's see if we can get this other one started. Find the hole. Drop the screw 100 times. Pick it back up. Get our big meaty paw down here in the way. And screw it in. It's going. Fantastic. Great. Oh man, it is just so tight. Oh no. I managed to screw it all the way through into the other side of the hinge. That's no good. You know what? This seems like it's really long. Like maybe I need the backing plate for the... No, because the hinge... Well, now I'm just confused. Because maybe this backing plate needed to go here, but... I don't know. Got the hinge here. Was there shorter screws? Maybe I got ahead of myself. You know, this is what I was talking about. Alright, so let's back this out just a little bit. Because it doesn't explicitly say anything. I guess if we look at the picture, we would know. The picture does not say anything, so the picture would speak 1,000 words if it did. So, alright. Yeah. And now we screw it onto the door frame. Right? Double check our instructions. Attack lock and hinge onto door. Okay. And then attach door to door frame with 2 screws. Okay. Yeah, we're there. And we'll leave, you know, plenty of slop in this. So, there. Door fits on the door frame like a so. Then we grab some screws like a so. And then, oh no, we're going to leave the door inside of the box. We'll use our little, our little hack that we cheated and wallow out the holes a little bit. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and place the door onto here. Oh, man. Okay. Fish the door back out of the hole that we totally didn't just drop it down into. Alright, nope. Not quite. There we go. Now get our big meaty paw down here. Careful. Careful. Alright, begin screwing. Preferably not sideways. Okay, that's a start. You know, there is extra long screws all over the place in here. Who's making this thing? Why are they not here right now? Alright, so if only I had a 6-year-old here to help me. Now we get our big meaty paw in the way so that we can see, you know, what we're actually doing. Oh, okay, so that one's in there pretty tight. So is that one. And then let's go ahead and lock this thing. Okay, and that's... Yeah, I guess it's locked. And so if it's locked and that's where everything is, let's just tighten everything down now. There's no more parts and pieces around here, just this. I don't think this is a needed piece. If it is, oh well. That's life. And then what else was there? Non-needed piece. This one here. Non-needed piece. That could be the treasure inside of the box. So I'll just go ahead and finish up screwing this all the way through. This is where we probably like put too much force into something and then we just break it off. So we're smooth as criminals. So turn it kind of so that we can see what we're doing. Yeah. I don't think we're going to strip it out because we don't have enough oomph into the screwdriver to do it. Alright, so if it's... Oh, it's not going to... Did we make it so that we can't unlock it now? Let's... Oh, it's a pushy uppy thingy, maybe? Did we get trolled? Does it not unlock when it's got the red tab in it? Did we just troll ourselves so bad? them 6. All we had to do was follow the instructions. All right, so we pulled this out, push it up. Oh, dang. Push it down, and it opens up. Gotcha. Okay, so as long as it's still locked, let's go ahead and, as it's locked, push it. Guess we'll just shoot for the middle in between the spacing on this hinge. Get our big meaty paw out of the way. Tighten these up now. Okay, so it's not pressing up, it's pressing down. Bam! It's got some meaty spring on that. Holy smokes. Bam! It's opened it up. No, and we can open it too. Of course, that is the weakest opening I've ever seen. Did we need to put the hinge the other direction? Did we really mess this up? Some little kid somewhere has just owned us. I swear, it shows it as the Hindenburg. The Hindenburg is the other way. Is this way? Yeah. So it's tight. It goes out. If it was the other way, it could open more, possibly? How much does this person have it open? There's a kit, right? So the box shows it's barely open, but you can see there's a rubber duck inside. Just barely, faintly. And so, I don't have a rubber duck. And this kid painted theirs. They're a rock star. Okay, so let's go back to our instructions. Attach lock, okay. Door frame, push downward on lock, switch to unlock, and to remove the red password protection pin. The default password is 000. Add additional screws to fully secure the box if desired. Caution, the lock springs quickly with force. Keep fingers out of the way. Some little kid got taken out by the lock spring on this. Why does it seem like I got some slop weirdness to this. I mean, there we go. It's closing and it's locking. And then you can add all the rest of these screws to it. Okay, well that's good, but there's a couple of screws that aren't going to fit into these slots. So there's one extra large one there. I think all the rest of them are normal size-ish. Might be a couple threads different. But I'm going to guess that's it. That's this thing. Alright, so let's not so worried much about the extra screws for now. To change the password, first set current password. Press and hold the lock switch and hold upward with one hand. Reset the password with the other hand. Remember, release the button. Remember your new password. Okay. So, if we unlock the box, we press up, and then we can change the password to 001, and then we can lock the box, and then we press down, it opens it up. But if we set it to 000, if we set it to 000, it doesn't do anything. Oh, so you have to have it unlocked just to even lock it. Alright, so now we set it to 000, and it doesn't do anything. It's a lock. It actually works. Sweet deal. And then 001, press up to switch it, 0 to open it. Ta-da! Fantastic. Alright, so what is happening? The most primitive lock is the key lock. To use the use of a dial lock lets us use our memory of numbers as the key. Some dial locks, like the one in your safe, have 3 different number wheels. Come on, Vanna White. 3 different number wheels. And our turn to unlock the code. Some dial locks have 3, 4, or even more number wheels. You may think that having 2 number wheels instead of 1 makes the lock twice as secure as a single wheel, but in reality, going from 1 number wheel to 2 wheels actually makes it 10 times more secure. And going from 2 wheels to 3 makes it 100 times more secure. How's that? Let's consider a lock that only has a single wheel on it. A lock with 1 wheel on it has the digits 0 through 9 on it, which means that there are only 10 possible numbers that will open the lock. It would only take someone a few seconds to guess the code. Now, if the code has 2 wheels with numbers 0 through 9, there will be 10 possible numbers per wheel. Mix them together in different 2-number combinations, and there are now 10 by 10, 100 possible combinations between the 2 dials. Trying to guess 1 combination out of 100 is 10 times harder than guessing 1 number out of 10. Finally, let's consider your 3-wheel lock. With 3 dials, the total number of combinations is now 10 times 10 times 10, equaling 1,000 possible combinations. Someone would need to guess as many as 1,000 different combinations to open your safe. With 3 dials, it takes hours to guess the code, and with 6 dials, possibly a matter of days. With 12 dials, it could take till the end of time. Alright, so get creative and make your locking safe one of a kind with markers, paint, stickers, glitter, and more. So that's it. That's this whole thing here. And, alright, so that's another stem box creation. The engineering of a mechanical locking safe. Ta-da! And you now know my password. It's 001. So all you 6-year-olds out there can totally, get into my secret stash like so. Ta-da! All right, I think that's good. Later.